Welcome to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost with me, Charly Leetham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and I'll break them down into bite-sized tips you can use straight away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and shine. It's your dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Leetham. Episode number 600 and I think I'm up to 39. Yep, 639. Yesterday, we spoke about getting yourself ready for the holiday period, if it is a lull for you, what you can be doing to make that rush a little easier. Today, I want to talk about your website and using it as a tool to let your customers know whether you're open, whether you're closed, and all of those things. Let's start with why this matters. Why does it matter that your website has the right opening hours, has the right support hours on it? Well, customers are going to assume your website is accurate. If you've got a "we're open" message on your site, if you've got your hours of operation that say you are operating between 8 and 6 Monday to Friday, and for whatever reason during the holiday periods or after the holidays, like we've actually had the rush and you're now closing down and enjoying yourself, having a bit of a break, and you're only open 10 till 2 Monday to Fridays for a little bit. People see that you're open 8 till 6, they're going to come down and see you're not open. That has an impact. It has a couple of impacts. First of all, you annoy your clients, you annoy your customers because you say you're open, you're not answering emails, you're not answering the phone. If you've got a bricks and mortar business and people come on in, you're closed. It's going to cause frustration. You will probably get bad reviews because people get annoyed, and you've lost that trust and that reputation. You can use some automation here to avoid that scramble to manually change your operating hours every time they change. You can also use a VA, use someone like myself and drop us a note and say, on these dates we need these dates changed. And we can just put that into your support schedule and make sure it gets done for you. So where are the places that you really need to update your holiday hours? We're going to go through that first, and then I'll talk about how you can do some of this automation. The first one is your Google Business Profile. You can add special holiday hours there. This will update the maps and the search engines. Now, you will find that if you have your Google Business Profile, your Google My Business, I think it's called, and you've got your email link to it, they're going to start emailing you and asking you if you're open at particular times in the next few weeks. They do it throughout the year with different holidays. They'll do it now. Make sure that your social media bios, pin posts, all of those things actually have extended shopping hours, extended operating hours, reduced operating hours, closure dates. Make sure that that's there. I would be inclined to probably get it out earlier rather than just dropping it on the day before you're closing, and you're going to drop it the day before you close. If you get it out earlier, you're giving people that heads up that you're going to actually be closed for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, whatever it is you do, and they can actually do their planning around that. And who knows, you might make more sales because you've actually told people that you are closing down. On your website, have it visible on your website. Either put it up in your header and let people know what your operating hours are. On your front page, just do it at the top of the page, close December 24th to January 2, whatever it is. Just put it on your website where it's really visible. Now, you can automate some of this stuff, of course. I'm going to talk about WordPress websites. Sorry, I just had a frog in my throat, sorry. I'm going to talk about WordPress websites, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the other websites. But WordPress websites, you've got plugins. I don't normally recommend that you put plugins on to do just this, but you can do. There's a business hours indicator, there's a WP store locator, and it's got holiday overrides in it. I would honestly put it, if you didn't want to automate it, have a page ready to go that's got the updates on it, have it display for a couple of days, and then when you come back in, change it over. Just remember to change it over, put it into your calendar, get your VA or get your support team to do it. You can use a plugin. Like I said, be careful of plugins. I've got whole podcast episodes about why I don't think you need to be adding all the plugins that people add to websites. There are scheduling tools within some of the there are scheduling tools within plugins and within some of the theme builders and page builders. So Thrive Automator, which works with Thrive Themes, works with Thrive Architect, that has the ability to say, display this for this time, don't display it. Another plugin is WP Control to turn the banner on and off automatically. So some more plugins, just again, be a little careful. Don't get plugin happy and put too many plugins on. Things like Elementor, Thrive, and Beaver Builder all have the ability to have sections that you can toggle the visibility by date. So you put them on, you go into the settings for that particular section. It says don't display between these dates, only display between these dates. So you can actually set it on the page itself. Now, if you're using an external service like Shopify or Squarespace, a lot of these actually support scheduled banners or announcement bars, just like we were talking about. So you can automate it to a great degree. And I would also have it in my calendar to check and make sure that the hours being displayed are correct. Very, very important. Don't forget your other touch points. So yeah, your contact forms on your responders, your autoresponders, or the email that's sent back when someone sends you a contact. Make sure you've got, we're on holidays. We're temporarily closed for the holiday period. We'll be back January 3, and we'd get back to you as soon as we can. We really want to hear. We really want to be in touch with you. Give them that feeling that there's someone there that really wants to deal with them and not just being lost in the black hole. Change your voicemail messages, change your autoresponders to match your website information. And also, I would add a simple, we're taking a short break blog post, post on social media. It not only boosts SEO, but it looks professional. It looks like you really care. Well, hopefully it doesn't just look like you really care, but it shows that you really care about your clientele and their time and their energy. So I would be making this not just part of my yearly routine. I do it each November. I'd start now and I'd start to get things in order now so that when we get hit with the big rush, you've got things in place. It really is a matter of press the button, all of this will work, or do a couple of small things and all of this will work. You're not trying to catch up on it. Now, the reason I said I wouldn't just do this as a yearly thing, I would do it whenever we have a holiday period where you have reduced hours, where you do have things happening. So it not only helps with your SEO, it does look professional, and it keeps you in touch with your clientele. Finally, I would also schedule a wear back message now to save time later. So I would write a newsletter for January so that when I come back in, I can just hit go and that newsletter will go out and it will say, hey, we're back. Hope you had a great Christmas. Here's what's going on. Here's what we're doing for January. We've got time now. Here's what my thoughts are. And you might think I'm nuts, but we've got time now to plan for what I think is our busiest time of the year as businesses. For most businesses, this is the busiest time of the year. So what do you guys think? Would you consider doing this? Had you thought about doing it? Were you not quite sure what needed to be done? Had you not even thought about it? Are you just too busy trying to keep your business running to even think about this? I would love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know if I've asked more questions than I've answered. Come across to my community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Join the conversation there. I would love to host you. This is the type of things we can discuss. It's not just these high level things. We can talk about things like, what about this plugin? Will this plugin do it? How would you do this? I've got a Squarespace site. How would you do it? What would you do? I'm happy to answer questions in my locals community for that, in my community for that. You can, of course, leave comments wherever you're watching or listening to these videos. I will respond to them eventually. If this video was useful to you, I would really appreciate it if you give it a like and maybe share it with a friend. And if you haven't done so already, consider hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell so you find out when I drop more content. And guys, I will see you the day after tomorrow. Bye. Hey there, thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleetham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.